tell us some stories from that work where you learn from locals, because I think that may be something good to come out of this world that we're living in now, where we can communicate about who needs what and the disasters that are going on. Is also there's a level of cleverness and
Mhm.
collaboration that happens. Have you found that when you look?
Oh, 100%. So, the it would be a fallacy to think of the people that we're helping as being passive or just sitting there waiting to be helped. They're active participants in what we do, and they're active contributors. They will contribute a lot of the raw materials, the sand, the stones for the wall around the water system. Community will get together and they'll do the trench, they'll dig the trenching for pipes. I mean, there's a big contribution from the community and from the local government. They'll build, the local government or the local community will build the roads. We had such an inspiring story that I came across once in Malawi. I was there visiting a community and they said, oh, we want to take you to this other community, but we can't drive there because there was a big ravine. And so we kind of hiked down the ravine and up the other side and got in this community, and they said, we know you guys have been working in this area, and all the other villages around us have gotten clean water, but they can't get the drilling rig through this ravine to come over and help us. So we've decided to build a road. And they spent so this was before they built the road, and then they spent 2 or 3 months as a community. Everybody contributed. Everybody in the community put in some hours and brought some stones and whatnot. They built like a big road through the ravine, and the rigs were able to come in and drill the well, and they got clean water in this village. So it's people take, they do take their with a little bit of empowerment. They do take their futures into their own hands and really step up and help us. Again, I mean, we are relying on local experts to design and build all of these things. There's a lot of local contribution of resources into it. So we're not doing it by ourselves, and local ownership is just so key to long-term sustainability. Like, if people don't buy into it and they'll feel like there's ownership, it's never going to work. So you can build a piece of infrastructure, but it's the people who own it and manage it and take care of it who are going to bring it alive and make sure it helps for 10, 15, 20 years, which is what it's designed to do. So the favorite part of my job, my favorite part of my job is working with my local, with our local partners. They're awesome. I mean, we have about 15 or 1,600 people around the world whose salaries are paid for through Charity Water's work. So we're creating jobs around the world, and they're just such talented people. I just feel so lucky to be on their team. We exist to empower them, and they're leading the charge. It's so helpful. It's so awesome to have the opportunity to support them.
Do you have any great